So, building a business network, it can feel like you're trying to solve a massive puzzle, right? You've got routers, switches, access points, but how do they all actually fit together? Well, in this explainer, we're going to decode that exact puzzle using TP-Link's Omada system as our guide. Let's dive in. Have you ever actually looked at a networking price list? It's just a wall of model numbers and acronyms, PoE, SFP+, AX6000. I mean, it's enough to make your head spin. And all you want is a network that just works. But it feels like you need an engineering degree just to pick the right gear. Look, if you feel overwhelmed by all that, you're not alone. That's totally normal. But here's the good news. It's actually way simpler than it looks. We're going to break this all down into a super easy to understand framework so you can build exactly what you need without any of the confusion. First things first, let's get the big picture. Omada, it's not just a random box of parts. It's a whole ecosystem. And the magic that ties it all together is this concept called software-defined networking, or SDN for short. Software-defined networking, or SDN, sounds really complicated, but honestly, the idea behind it is brilliantly simple. Just imagine being able to see, tweak, and manage every single piece of your network hardware, even across different locations, all from one single command center. That means no more logging into a dozen different devices one by one. That is the power of SDN. So yeah, the advantage here is pretty clear, right? You get this powerful centralized management, it's super easy to scale up as you grow, and you get remote access from anywhere in the world. The whole thing just works together as one solid, reliable system. Okay, so to make this super easy, we're going to think about building our network in three simple parts: a brain to manage everything, a backbone to connect it all, and a voice to get the signal out there. Brain, backbone, and voice. Got it? Let's start with the brain. All right, the brain. This is your network's command center, and it's basically made up of your routers and controllers. Okay, check out the range of options here. This is what's so cool. For a small office, you've got the ER605. It's a fantastic, no-fuss starting point. But then look at the ER7212 PC. It's a router, a power over Ethernet switch, and a controller, all in one box. I mean, it's the ultimate starter kit, right? And then you can jump to the absolute powerhouses, like the ER8411, built for networks that need insane 10 gigabit speeds and can handle over 1 million sessions at once. There's a brain for every kind of need. And how do you manage this brain? Well, you've got options. You can grab a dedicated little box, like the OC200 or OC300, that just sits on your network and does its thing. Or you can go totally cloud-based with a software license. Or, like we just saw, you can get an all-in-one device that has the controller built right in. It's all about what works best for you. Total flexibility. Next up, the backbone. So our brain is sorted. Now we need a backbone to connect everything together. And that, my friends, is the job of the network switch. And when we talk about switches, we have to talk about a total game-changing technology, PoE, or Power over Ethernet. It literally sends electricity and data through the very same network cable. One cable to do it all. This is a massive deal, seriously. It makes installations so much simpler. So what does that actually mean for you in the real world? Well, it means you can stick a Wi-Fi access point on the ceiling, or put a security camera wherever you need it, or set up VoIP phones on your desks, all with just one single cable. No need to call an electrician. It's awesome. And just like the routers, there's a switch for every job. A small setup might just need an 8-port switch like the SG2008P with a 62-watt PoE budget. And trust me, that's plenty of juice to power a handful of devices. A growing office might need the SG3428XMP with 24 ports and a massive 384-watt budget. And if you have high-speed gear, the SG3210XHP M2 gives you these ridiculously fast 2.5 gigabit ports to make sure nothing slows down. All right, part 4, the voice. So we've got our brain, we've got our backbone, now we need a voice. This is the part everyone actually sees and uses, the Wi-Fi access points. They take that wired signal from the backbone and broadcast it out for everyone to connect to. So when you're picking an access point today, you're basically looking at two main flavors, Wi-Fi 6 and this super new Wi-Fi 7. Now, for pretty much everyone, Wi-Fi 6 is the absolute sweet spot. Great price, amazing performance. Wi-Fi 7, that's the bleeding edge. We're talking about places with a crazy number of users, or for anyone who wants to build a network that's going to be top of the line for years to come. And when I say bleeding edge, I really mean it. The top tier Wi Fi 7 access points have a staggering combined speed of nearly 22,000 megabits per second. I mean, just think about that. That is a huge amount of wireless bandwidth. And this chart really lays out the options perfectly. You've got the EAP 610, that's your trusty workhorse Wi Fi 6AP, perfect for most small businesses. Then you can step up to something like the EAP 670, which gives you a ton more capacity for those really busy areas. And then you've got the EAP 773. That thing is a Wi Fi 7 monster that delivers just elite performance for the most intense situations. But it's not just about raw speed. It's also about the right shape for the right place. Omada has these classic ceiling mount APs for big open spaces. They've got these sleek wall plate models that are perfect for hotel rooms or individual offices. And of course, they have rugged outdoor units to push that reliable Wi Fi out to patios, event spaces, you name it. Okay, let's put it all together. We've looked at the brain, the backbone, and the voice. Now let's see how all these pieces snap together like Legos to build your perfect network. And there you have it. It's really that simple. A three-step plan. First, you pick your brain based on your internet speed and how you want to manage things. Second, you build out your backbone with a switch that has enough ports and power. And third, you deploy your voice with the right kind and number of access points for your space. Let's make this super real. Picture a modern little cafe. The ER605 router, more than enough to handle their internet. Then, the SG2008P switch connects their cash register and powers up a couple of EAP 610 access points to cover the whole shop. And boom. Simple, super effective, and the owner can manage the whole thing from one single screen. And that's really the beauty of it. You can start with that simple cafe setup, but as the business grows, the Amada system just grows right along with you. Need to add more access points? Easy. Open a second location? No problem. You can manage it all from that same single dashboard. So I'll leave you with this question. Is your current network just a tangled mess of different brands and parts that are holding you back? Or is it a unified, cohesive system that's actually ready to help your business grow? Because having the right foundation, it makes all the difference.